In Lesson 4, we're continuing with assigning labels, changing names, customizing bins, and having multiple bins open at once in this section of the video. So the first thing was assigning labels. The labels are these color-coded boxes over on the left side of your bin or project panel. And you can choose by right-clicking. It wants us to do theftunexpected.png. I'm going to choose label down here, and it wants us to change to forest. By clicking forest, we now have a green color instead of the lavender color. But if for some reason you made a change and it's your most recent change and you don't want it, you can hit Control Z on a PC or Command Z on a Mac, and you can reset it. So now we're back to the lavender color. You can also change a group such as this. Just make sure they're all highlighted, right click, choose labels, and you can change more than one at a time if you so desire. Okay, so next up it wants us to, if you have not already opened your bin for Theft Unexpected in a new panel, do so, but it should already be open if you've been following along. And notice right here we have a little folder with an up symbol on it. It's a navigation option, and it basically will allow you to navigate back to the project panel. So go ahead and click that at this time. It's now switched our visible panel to the front as the project panel. And now it wants us to open the graphics bin. So we will double click the graphics one, and we now have that open. It wants us to right click the clip Theft Unexpected and choose rename from the list. There it is. And from there it wants us to change the name to TU Title BW. So you can click anywhere here in the blank space to apply that, or you could have hit enter on your keyboard. One of the things it wants us to now do, and we've done this before, is right click and reveal in Explorer or in Finder windows. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that, and just like we did with the audio file, when you look you can see it's still maintaining. It's the one that's highlighted. It's maintaining its original name versus the TU title BW that we had just named it. One of the other things you can do then, changes in Premiere, that's the reason we're showing this, is changes in Premiere don't necessarily change the stuff on your hard drive. And I think most of you guys are familiar with that, but sometimes it's good to see examples. It wants us to set to list view next. And then in the project panel group, we're going to select the Theft Unexpected bin to bring it to the front. So you can choose your different bins up here. So click the one that the book is asking for. And then we're going to open the panel menu. So again, this is the panel menu settings, and it wants us to choose metadata. Right down here. Go ahead and click that. Notice now you have a dialog box, and this is all the different metadata that you can see. So we've seen all these different columns here in our project panels, and we're in list view, so it's easy to see. You can come in here and choose any of these if you want some additional information. The book is actually asking us to choose the media type option. So we're going to look for media type. Media management. Sorry guys, I'm trying to find it. One of the things it's probably wanting us to do, and I think I skipped this, was the disclosed triangles. We want this Premiere Pro project metadata, so each one of these has additional information. So open that, And now we should be able to find media type. So go ahead and click that box and then say OK. So now that has been added to our options up here. However, it's only been added to this bin. So we were specifically in the theft unexpected bin. However, if we would have done that in our actual project, it would have applied it to all of our bins that we had. So depending on where you make these changes with the metadata, it's going to reflect different options in your panels. Okay. The other thing is you can have multiple bins open at once, and they all behave the same way. By default, when you click or double click a bin to open it in a new panel, it's going to be in the same panel group. So we've already opened the graphics one and the theft unexpected. So they're still all part of this panel group. And that's what the book is talking about. One of the things that you can do is you can change that by going to your Premiere Pro Preferences General on the Mac or Edit Preferences General on Windows, and you can choose how those bins are displayed. So you could open them with the double click in a new tab or in a new place, but I personally am okay with the way they are. So, but that's an option that you have as you get more familiar and comfortable with navigation. You may want to change those as well.